This has admittedly been a great year for smartphones. Recently, we were impressed with the S7 and S7 Edge, so what's next? Well, naturally, LG follows up with their newest flagship, the LG G5. But is it worth the flagship title? I'm Andrew with iTechTried, and this is the video review for the LG G5. Hardware can easily make or break a phone. In this case, the phone feels like it may be the thing that's breaking. Because of all the paint on the G5, it unfortunately feels like it's made of plastic, something no one wants from a flagship. The G5 is made of metal, but it doesn't feel the part. But hardware-wise, that's the only real downfall. The phone itself has a very handsome design. The black of the screen extends all the way up and looks really nice. The buttons are nice and clicky, but for some reason they're on the left side. I have no idea why they decided to do it this way. It's not easy to get to the volume rockers at all. The power button, yes, because it's located on the back, but why are the volume rockers not on the back with the power button? This is something that bugged me throughout my testing period with the G5 the whole time. Moving on, the power button is equipped with a fingerprint sensor, which is the best thing they could have done with the power button. It's definitely accurate, working 80% of the time, which is a little bit better than the S7. Much like with the Nexus 6P, you don't have to click anything to get the fingerprint sensor to activate. The bottom portion of the G5 houses the modular piece. This is the main selling point of the phone. This is where they really hit home, getting everyone excited about the G5. This piece is switchable between a couple different modules. For instance, the Cam Plus. It adds hardware camera controls to the device along with an embedded 1200 mAh battery, which can be used for giving your phone a little extra juice. Now, the Cam Plus is a great module, but the downfall lies with the fact that you can't use any cases when the module is installed. Other modules have issues too. For instance, LG's Hi-Fi module isn't available in the US right now, and LG hasn't even announced any other modules for the G5, though they keep promising more to come. This is something that's pretty awesome and implemented pretty well, yet it was rushed. Hopefully more modules will pop up soon. On the G5, the screen is brilliant. This year the display is 0.2 inches smaller, but it does pack a punch. The 5.3 inch IPS display is pretty accurate and provides a wide range of colors and doesn't disappoint very much at all. I've always really liked LG's displays, on their flagships at least, and this one is no exception. The only thing I'd complain about was the brightness on the screen itself. Outdoors it's a tad difficult to see anything, but indoors you'll be good. If you plan on watching YouTube videos or playing games, I think you'll be satisfied. I really like this year's redesign of the UI. Better than last year's, it looks decent and gets the job done, except for one thing. No app drawer. And that's not acceptable for me, hence why I decided to use a different launcher while testing the device. It doesn't really make things simple as LG intended, but it adds clutter instead. If you do plan on cluttering your device to the max though, the G5 will be able to handle it. It packs a Snapdragon 820 and 4GB of RAM, hitting performance tests really hard. No lag and no problems. Battery was never an issue either. When I left the house with a full charge, I usually came back with more than enough battery life. The battery is 2800 mAh, so it does pretty well. It's not the biggest capacity, but it's definitely nothing to complain about at all. Coupled with fast charging 3.0 and USB Type-C, there's less to worry about when it comes to power. Stick it on the charger for 15 minutes and you'll have enough to get you through a few more hours of the day. The camera's also pretty good. It's a dual camera system, so you have your standard 16 megapixel shooter as well as a 135-degree wide-angle lens, which I absolutely loved using. Having the option to be able to shoot wide-angle on command with the click of a button seriously changed the whole camera experience for me. There were a few times I didn't even realize that shooting wide changes everything. For instance, say you were at a concert and you shot wide, that changes the whole experience of the picture. It's not something you think you need until you have it. Overall, it's a good phone, and even though we gave it a hard time here at iTechTried, we still like this phone a lot, and in my own opinion, if I didn't own a 6P, I might use this as a daily driver. If you want a little more information, check out the full review on our website, as Ben had a little more to say in this review. As always, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button because we have videos like this weekly. Thanks for watching.